Tick-tock, it's the revenge of the pendulums. For far too long, pendulums have been the red-headed stepchild of the Poi transition tools, and now they're coming for recognition. Drex here from DrexFactor.com, and today I'm going to show you just how interesting pendulums can be. Stalls may get most of the transition glory, especially for people near the beginning of their spinning journey, but that doesn't mean that they're the only transition game in town. Pendulums are a little less popular because they require a lot of nuance to get right, but that also means that the tricks that go with them tend to look a little bit more exotic. Today, I'm going to share with you my favorite 5 tricks that involve the use of pendulums, and hopefully you'll come to see as I do that they're one of the greatest tricks that you can have in your toolbox. Make sure to hit that subscribe and notification button so you know exactly when I drop a new video. Before we dive in, I just want to take a moment to give a shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Amazing Lights, Flow Toys, Spinballs, Spinsconsin, and Ultra Poi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can visit them all on the web by following the links down in the description of this video. When we first get into spinning, stalls are almost always where we start working with transition tools, and it's easy to see why. They're dynamic and perfect for accenting a beat. By comparison, pendulums just seem so lifeless and inert. Like isolations, they also require a lot more fine control over your hand and the movement of the poi, so the learning curve can be just a little bit steeper than it is with stalls. But there's a lot of gold to be mined here, including some of my very favorite tricks of all time. Let's dive in and take a look at what pendulums have to offer. Number 1. 1.5s. I mean, let's be real here. Almost all of us first learned pendulums in order to learn how to do the 1.5 beat weave. Fun bit of trivia. These were originally called 1.5s until people started uploading videos of them to YouTube. Because there was no easy way to type out a character for a 1/2 fraction in the early days of the platform, the name switched over to 1.5s because that was the name that everybody read on the titles of the videos of them. Whether it's because you like the effect of the poi heads coming together or the many possibilities it offers for transitions between flowers and weaves, 1.5s are a rite of passage that almost all of us learn at a certain point. And honestly, I don't even think the 1.5 beat weave is the most interesting thing you can do with 1.5s. To be honest, I was always a bigger fan of this variation where the poi split past each other in the middle, rather than moving in the same direction. This was actually the topic of one of my very first YouTube videos. Like the 1.5 beat weave, watch out for opportunities to transition into both split same flowers as well as butterflies with this variation. Super cool. Number 2. Horizontal stacking. Yeah, I know, I put this one in my video on stalls, but it's also going to go here because pendulums are every bit as important as stalls for getting this trick. In many ways, horizontal stacks are an amazing microcosm of what makes both types of transition special. They have the staccato feel of stalls along with the drawn-out feel of pendulums. I think the stack that best showcases this dynamic has got to be the Charlie. After all, the poi seem to sync together precisely because of that laid-back feel that pendulums have. Stalls are really just punctuation at either ends of this sentence. Number 3. Vertical stacking. Long before there was horizontal stacking, there was just stacking. In the time since horizontal stacking became a thing, we've kind of retroactively christened these vertical stacks. But don't be fooled, these actually came first. The essence of these tricks is what's called a pendulum stall. A funny name because it's actually not a stall at all. It's part of a point isolation. The basic idea is that at either end of a pendulum, you can swing your hand up and over the head and it'll literally just cancel out the momentum of the poi. No fuss. You can use pendulum stalls like these just like the granddaddy of stacking himself, Ronin, once did, to build and collapse vertical poi lines punctuated by anti-spins, in-spins, and of course, pendulum stalls. Number 4. Pendulum versus triquetra. So here's where the possibilities of pendulums start getting super interesting. This trick is both a hybrid as well as a cap that has this moment of split time same direction floating across the top that I have always loved. The secret to nailing this hybrid is really to realize that the triquetra isn't a triquetra at all. It's a linear isolation in a box mode 4-pedal anti-spin that have been cut and pasted back together. It's anti-spin and it does have 3 pedals, but the similarities end there. From there, it's just a matter of getting the timing down so that you get these beautiful straight alignments of both poi at either side, and of course at the very top of the move. Years ago, I took a class from Ronin that included this move, and the one takeaway I had from that class that was a game changer for me was to find the moments on either side of the move where the poi create a perfect horizontal line. Aside from making the move look beautiful, it also opens up lots more opportunities for transitions. Number 5. Pendulum versus cap. Now, come on, you didn't really think I'd do a video on pendulums without including my favorite antibrid of all time, did you? I truly believe that this is the foundational antibrid from which all others follow. It has so many transition points to it that lead to other antibrids. Plus, it's a nice, comfortable base to return to. There are so many places that you can go to from this move. From pendulum versus cat eye, which very narrowly avoided being included in this list, to transitions with point isolations, or with triquetra versus static. Seriously, the possibilities here are endless. You want to really nail the look of this move? Make sure that your cap hand is getting up to shoulder height at both sides of the trick, and that the hand performing the pendulum is tucked in as close to the opposite shoulder as possible. This will help you keep a super clean line between the poi head and your hand. The integrity of that relationship is what makes antibrids look so cool. What are your favorite pendulum-based moves? Did I forget one? Let me know down in the comments. If you'd like to learn the basics of pendulums so you can get all of these tricks down, you should check out my Beyond the Basics series on my learning site. It covers pendulums, isolations, hybrids, and a whole lot more, and it's available for a limited time for a discounted price. Check it out at learn.DrexFactor.com. Before I send you guys off, I just want to send out some of my thanks to my awesome supporters on Patreon. Your support is what makes this channel and the videos on it possible. If you dug this video, please leave me a like and subscribe to see more like it in the future by clicking here. Over here are some other videos that you may enjoy, including a playlist of videos that are just like the one that you just watched. Finally, if you like the work that I do, please consider signing up to support my videos over at my Patreon right here. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Peace.